Hey guys, welcome to Proto Coders Point. Okay, so in this Flutter tutorial, let's check out how to get X and Y coordinates of our mobile screen. Okay, so suppose when a user press at any position of our mobile app, so suppose if a user press over here, so it has X axis and Y axis. So I want to get that data of a tapped position. Okay, so let's check it out how to do it in Flutter. Okay, so here I have created a new Flutter project in my Android Studio IDE, and I have removed the default code, and for now I have just added a empty container over here. Okay, so to get a tap position of a user on a mobile screen, we can make use of a widget called as GestureDetector. Okay, so now I want to get a tap position of my complete mobile app. So user can tap anywhere in my app and I want its X and Y coordinates. Okay, so to do that I just need to wrap my scaffold widget with GestureDetector widget. Okay, so just press Alt and enter and wrap with widget. Okay, so here I will just make use of a GestureDetector widget. Okay, so inside GestureDetector widget there is a function called as onTapDown. Okay, so inside this we will get our details of a tapped position. Okay, so I will just give a variable name over here. Okay, so inside this variable name we have all the details of our tabbed position. Okay, so let's print this position and check it out what is been stored over here. So I will just make use of print statement and print. Okay, so this is actually an instance, so I want global position of this instance. Okay, so inside this we have X and Y axis been stored. Okay, so let me hot restart. Okay, so I'm just pressing over here, so you can see we get X and Y coordinates. Okay, so which is of type offset. Okay, so now let me print this data on my mobile screen. Okay, so for that I will just create one more variable over here which is of type offset and it is of nullable. So tapped position, so this is my variable name. So inside this variable I need to store my position. Okay, so I will just copy it, and here tapped position is equal to position dot global position. Okay, so now I can make use of this variable and show our data on my screen. Okay, so inside this container, so I will just remove this container and wrap it with column widget. Okay, so main axis alignment center. Okay, so children I will just use two text fields, one will be of X axis and one will be of Y axis. Now one more thing what I can do is I can just wrap this with a container widget, so that I can give color to our container. So Alt enter container widget. Okay, so we have X and Y text over here. So inside this I want to show my data. Okay, so what I can do is I can just use my data that is on tapped position and print it over here. Okay, tab position dot dx. So in dx we have X axis. I need to convert it into toString. Okay, so as this data is of type nullable, we need to give null safety. Okay, so same thing for Y axis, I will just copy it and paste it over here. Okay, so here dx and dy. Okay, so this may give me an error because there is nothing been stored over here. So for this I will just make use of null safety and here tap somewhere. Okay, so sorry, here I need to just make use of a question mark symbol for null safety purpose. Okay, so I'll just hot refresh. Okay, so you can see it is saying tap somewhere. Okay, so when I get the position I need to call setState property. Hot refresh again. So let me tap anywhere on my screen, so you can see I am getting a tapped position of my mobile screen. Okay, so I'm just pressing anywhere, so you can see, so this will be less and this will be more. Okay, so this is how we can just get X and Y axis in our Flutter app. Okay, so that's all for this video tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe Proto Coders Point. Thank you.